Hello and welcome to Stargate Edinburgh Tours. My name's Andrew Hennessy. I'd like to introduce you to John Gillies. Jackie Gillies has been one of the cameramen that have been filming amazing things in the Gorebridge area for nearly 20 years now. John's been filming stuff from his helicopters, domes taken off from fields, the Pentland Hills in particular. He's had some good views of some stuff parked up on the Pentland Hills, UFOs taken off from the top of the hills and all that. So it's very good stuff. And very recently, John's got into infrared photography. He's been filming some great stuff. Actually, not just in this area, but he went up to Loch Ness and filmed some great stuff around Urquhart Castle and stuff like that. I mean, stuff you can only see in infrared. UFOs over the loch. We were quite sure there's some underground thing there which you could access via the loch shore and stuff. There was stuff going on up there too. Well, one of John's main studies in the Gorebridge area has been local alien activity on his doorstep. John was out in the fields around this area, the Carrington area, and the locals say that the fields light up at night, and surely they absolutely do. The fields light up at night, and then emerging out of the fields are these tower block sized oblong containers that come out of the fields. They're ethereal, the kind of ghostly containers that come out of the field. They're not quite in this dimension, it's tuned out this dimension. They come like ghostly containers rise out of these fields, tower block sized things, and then they go drifting off and up somewhere. I mean, this suggests that the mines, or whatever's under there, or even under the coal mines, even whatever is under that part of the area, is still very much active. So you still see this stuff if you're, I suppose, lucky enough, or some people might say unlucky. I mean, to be in the area where that's taking place is quite. You can find them filming a lot of the secret space fleet at the moment. Massive ships travelling south to north, illuminated by their own light. They're not satellites. They're not going at any speed, and the big structures heading south to north, probably up to the North Pole or something like that. But that's John's preoccupation. His other thing is the slow, super slow motion that you can see stuff dipping in and out of the clouds, like little kind of sea creatures, big, giant, glowing sea creatures dipping in and out of the clouds. He's been filming some of that as well, slowing the stuff down, taking hours to go through it. A lot of stuff John's got. I mean, years and years of some really great footage. I think some of it we'll never get to see unless we give him a hand with it, actually. However, just to let you know that we've went up to the camp area in Gorebridge where all the weird stuff seems to happen up there. But we filmed the Pentlands from the camp area, and we could see this activity on the Pentlands. Now I know near where that is, there's no doubt at all, there's a military base along there. A military firing range, not base, it's a firing range. It's a military range. But this is nowhere near the military range, this particular bunch of lights in infrared. You could say maybe the military have got a bit active at night, maybe conducting a night operation or whatever. But this stuff can only be seen in infrared, and it's quite strange, and it's quite frequently seen. There are also UFOs seen taken off the top of that hill, and up there, not very far from where these lights are on that hill that we isolate for you, there was a big triangle part on the top of the hill which could only be seen with the setting sun behind it. The setting sun kind of shone through the invisibility a little bit, and we could see this chunk of triangle sticking up on the top of the hilltop there. So the stuff, no doubt this is all ancient stuff, ancient aliens. It's not modern. It's not like aliens just sort of got here like in Star Wars and they're just sort of deploying and not. They've been here a long time and stuff. Whatever they're doing and have been doing, they're still doing it. Because those containers coming out of the fields, they're coming out the fields in front of the Galashiels train and stuff like that. The new railway, new people in Gorebridge, new housing, and this stuff's happening right under their noses too. So interesting times at Gorebridge in that area. But if you want to come out of Skywatch and all that, let us know. Give us plenty notice and all that, and we'll have to, we'll get things sorted out somehow. Just come and see us. Cheers.